So guys, we've completed a club record sale, but can you guess who it's for? Now then guys, how are we doing? Thank you for joining me again. So you wouldn't have guessed the Allo, kind of an unsung hero for us. Now, as it says in the title, £30 million is what we sold him for, with £5 million worth of add-ons. So there you go, we got £30 million up front, £5 million of add-ons. Absolutely massive for a player, don't get me wrong, has been very, very good for us and does the business. But you can't turn that kind of money away. You know, we got him on a free transfer and 35 million coming back in is absolutely massive. Now, we have joined a bit earlier than I anticipated. I've got some breaking news, some heartbreaking news, as my team is getting absolutely pulled apart. We could be losing in this episode in the next 7 days. Saint Amar could be leaving on a free transfer, does not want to renew a contract with us, does not want an extension, does not want anything. And Newcastle have put a bid in to take him for nothing. Sammy Martirana could be going to Portugal to Victor Mares. Now, that's another place. Sammy could be leaving us as well. We've just lost Pinto. Again, release clause done us for Pinto. So he's left the club for 8.5 million to also go to China, to Shenzhen. But, you know, he was a quality player. He was an absolutely incredible player. Unbelievable, and we've had to let him go. I have been done over, you know, maybe a bit amateur from myself, not getting bigger bio clauses there, release clauses, but yeah, Pinto is gone. So like I say, there is potential. When we look at the outgoings, there's lots of reds on that. So Fernady could potentially be going. Lombardo, Mitch Clark, Del Vigo, Reece Devine, Chalabar, Jay Clark. Shanklin's going. Shanklin leaves on the 11th of February. He's going for 500k. We've made a loss on him. Saint Amar to Newcastle. Saint Amar to Rio Ave. Now, I actually thought that was somebody else. So he could potentially be going for 16 million. That is his release clause. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried to extend it. Agents have beaten me to it. So we're just going to slowly go through these next 7 days until our game against Dundee United and just watch my team get pulled apart. So Saint Amar has left us. He will be going to Newcastle United. Absolute shambles. Do you reckon if we sell him we could get some money? I'll sell him for 5 million to you. Yes. They've declined the offer. So Stevie Saint Amar is going to Newcastle on the 9th of June. Again, there's nothing I could have done. He is the best player at the club. Him and Martirana are my two best players, and he is gone. I don't know why we're scouting Joelinton. We don't want him. So everybody say bye-bye to Saint Amar. So right, we've gone out and we've tried to recycle some of that money that we've brought in from the Diallo sale. So we've brought in Adam Doyle, 19-year-old Scottish international, 5 caps already. We have paid big money for him, don't get me wrong. We've paid 10.5 million for him. He's comfortably our biggest transfer signing throughout this entire series. But I wanted to start bringing back in some Scottish players. So yes, Adam Doyle is joining us. Can play it out on that right hand side. That's basically where Saint Amar was playing, so he is going there. Crossing 13, dribbling 14, acceleration pace both 14, teamwork and work rate 17 and 16. This guy's a talent anyway. Like I say, 5 caps already, valued at 8.75 million, and hopefully only going to get better. Minimum release clause is 18.75 million. Again, nothing I can do about it. You know, it's built into the contract. They won't let me get rid of it. So we need to see how he performs for the rest of this season. Then we'll sort out, hopefully, getting rid of that release clause. Right, so another player joining us then is Stewart. Adam Stewart from Tottenham under-23s. Looks like a very good player, and we're getting him on a free transfer. He's capped at under-19 level for England. Dribbling, finishing, first touch are up there. You know, flair and jump and reach. Get him up front, deep line forward. That's what we've got already. He will challenge Mitrovic outright, and hopefully will be a very good deputy now that Shankland is leaving. So Stuart Finley then could be going back to Kilmarnock. I want 1.5 million for him after he's played 10 games. He's valued at 5.5 million, but we'll suggest that terms and see if they accept. They haven't accepted. 1.3 million after 10 games. Very handy. So we could potentially be losing Stuart Finley. He's going to go out on loan anyway with the intention to sell. Stuart is going to sign for us. If I buy him now, can I buy him for nothing? 100k. Yes, get him in. Adam Stewart is already here then. Brown, he's got a virus. Send him to the doctors. Use club doctor. There you go. Stewart signs for Hearts. He'll be decent for us. He really will. He will replace Shankland then. And Hearts signs Stewart. Let's welcome him to the club. It is all kicking off in this episode. I don't think you've seen an episode like this before where it's all going on. But unfortunately, like I say, needs must with the players that are moving on. Oh, there we go. Massive news. Sammy Martirana has rejected Real Waves, so he's going to be staying with us. Oh, Sammy, he's there. So in the grand scheme of things, we've lost Pinto, Diallo, and Saint Amar. Saint Amar I'm obviously devastated with, but Sammy is staying. Get in. So finances-wise, as it stands, we've got £32 million still in the bank. Do I go out and do I try and find somebody better than Saint Amar? Sparta chasing Jack Clark loan deal. Should we do that? I think that's the way to go. We'll let him go for now. Get him out. We've obviously brought other players in for that side. Saint Amar's going to be with us till the end of the season, so we can use him out there as well should we need to. Jack Clark will go out on loan. As we've made it to Dundee United. Obviously, there's still another 12 days until the end of the transfer window, but we've made it to Dundee United, and we've done quite well to hold on to who we've held on to. But before we get to that game, then I think it's worth looking at the other results from previous fixtures that we've had. So the last game that you guys will have seen was our 2-2 draw with Rangers. We then had a 4-0 victory over Livingston at home. So we had 26 shots, 11 on target, 66% possession. Krugul got a hat-trick in this one. Goals on 10, 66 and 96 minutes. Penalty for him there. And Saint Amar with a goal on 82. Deserved winners. After they got a man sent off on 64, changed the game. A 5-1 victory away from home at Dundee as Jones got a penalty for them and scored it on 13 minutes. Then Brown, Lombardo, Mitrovic, Saint Amar and Shalabar all getting goals for us to make it 5-1 on the night. 20 shots, 10 on target, 64% possession as well. Then a 2-1 victory against Queen's Park, a team that have hurt us in the past. We had 16 shots, 5 on target. Saint Amar with a goal in first half stoppage time. Mitrovic in second half stoppage time. And then Afolabi with a goal straight from kick-off in second half stoppage time on 94 minutes. So team selection for this one then, we're going to go with Gori in goal, Clark, Ancora, Sutar and Fanedi with Shalabar in the holding role, Martirana, Milosevic and Doyle, and then Saint Amar and Mitrovic up front. Diallo leaving still doesn't create a massive problem, as Shalabar and Rinamotta are a good place to play in there. Obviously I'm just a bit light in the midfield now. So what's been said in the social roundup then? Callum Hope says, I think this is our best team. John Campbell says, we've got this. Clark is on fire. Fingers crossed, touch wood, we get through this one as we could do with a cup run. We've been on a good run, let's go. So we make our way out onto the pitch then. I'd love an early goal. As Aberdeen have won 5-0 already, that game is over. Milosevic then with the corner. It's in and Ancora gets the goal on 4 minutes. 1-0. Great start. After all the drama we've had in the start of this episode, it's good to finally get a game underway. And a nice early positive start. 1-0. As they've got a free kick in a dangerous area then. McIntyre swings it in. It's off the bar. We get it clear. Gori was all over the place then. And Saint Amar's been brought down. Oh, drama. Unnecessary drama as well. We just don't need that. As we carry on then. You know, we're going into 25 minutes. And not a lot else has happened. We've had a little bit of a scare, I'll be honest. As I'm going to demand more. We have a corner then. Milosevic in again. It's all the way through and cleared. Shalabar, is he going to get there? He's not. Thomas gets it. Surely they're not going to hit us on the counter. Watson, though, is running. They've kept it in. Why are we not putting pressure on? There we go. Milosevic robs him. Out to Doyle. First we've seen of him. Doyle beats him. And look at the change of pace. Ball across. Mitrovic doesn't get there. And Doyle's back in again. Get stuck in, lad. Don't pussyfoot about. As McIntyre, this highlight's going on and it's gone, fortunately. I was going to say, when the highlight's go on like that, there's usually a goal at the end of it. As Clark with the throw in. The keeper has spilled it. What has happened? It's a penalty. There's been a handball in the mix. Is Mitrovic the penalty taker? He should be. Mitrovic is going to step up. Got to be. Great penalty and it's 2-0 on 32 minutes. Mitrovic with his 19th goal of the season. It's a great penalty. Keeper, it's past him before he even moves. 2-0 with another highlight coming then. 35 minutes, the keeper spilled it. Martirana, it's a big save there. Somebody's offside. Saint Amar is offside when the ball comes back to him. But their keeper's having a howler. Harry Lewis on a 6.6 in goal for Dundee United. And at half time, 2-0, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with the performance. Tactically then, any changes to be made? I'm not quite sure. Should we get Kragul on for Doyle? No, he's on a 7.2. I think we just leave it like that for now. Just leave it. Let's not mess about with a good thing. 10 shots, 5 on target, 60% possession. We've dominated on the ball. As we're getting to the hour mark, I think now might be the time to start making some changes actually. As Ancora, the goal scorer, is going to come off for Lombardo. Rinamotta's going to come on for Shalabar, and that'll do for now. Come on, can we have more goals? Can we make it more conclusive? Like I say, 14 shots, 6 on target, 59% possession. Clark with a throw in, all the way through. Saint Amar, got to be in. Saint Amar scores. You love to hate him, like I do now. He's really let me down. I appreciate he wants to go into bigger and better things, but you know, he's been doing bits for us up here in Scotland, and for him to leave for Newcastle, we'll see if we can get him back on loan. That'd be magical. But we could have made some serious dollar off him, and we've missed out. Mitrovic then, Milosevic, Sutar to Rinamotta. Right, 77 gone. As we're just strolling around with it. Time is ticking away. Clark to Rinamotta. Fanady to Sutar. Come on, guys. Let's be a bit more aggressive with the ball. I know we're 3-0 up, but still. We don't like this fannying about. Fanady. Sutar. Mitrovic. Doyle. Go on, Rinamotta. Ball over to Doyle. On his debut. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Big effort for Doyle. And they get it cleared away. 5 minutes left then. You know, I'm going to just do a change for the sake of doing a change now. As Clark's going to come on for Doyle. Confirm the substitution. Doyle's off. A great game for him. Mitch Clark, though, on an 8.2. 3 minutes of stoppages. Ball right through. It's cleared away. Rinamotta. Dundee United have done nothing in this game. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it, but they've been nothing. They've just held on all the way through. Martirana. And that's an absolute screamer from Sammy. 4-0. You know, you don't want to lose these players. You really don't. And hopefully Sammy, he just stays with us throughout this transfer window. At the end of the season, we can look at obviously getting rid of that release clause, or at least putting a decent one on. If we're going to lose him, I want to lose him for 30-40 million at least. It's a screamer from Martirana. And it's 4-0 now. 18 shots, 8 on target. That is conclusive. What a win. We're through to the next round in the Cup. And I'm very happy with the way you played, lads. Well done. Saint Amar getting a goal as well. You love to see it. And we win 4-0 in the end. How have the fans reacted? Roddy Ritchie says, that was an amazing team performance. Great win. And James McLean says, fans love a debut, so Adam Dawes will have gone down well with the Heart supporters. Doyle made a decent start for us there, if I'm honest. So the Scottish 5th round draw has been done. We're either going to play Cowdenbeath for Ayr. I'll take that. Durkan Tokos. He's not bad. May look at bringing him in. As obviously there's loads going on as we try to find players to bring in to strengthen the club. Evans is unhappy with Hart's arrogance. We get through anyway, it doesn't matter. What's to be arrogant about? Do you have any thoughts regarding Bocelli's Hearts following the match? And it's safe to say that Evans is unhappy. We get 10k for the win. Dole makes his debut. Clark is on form. He's a quality player. Your defensive work's a joy to behold. And that is it, right? So at the end of this episode then, we've hung on to Martirana. That is big news. Pinto, Diallo, Saint Amar, you know, 2 of them have already gone. Saint Amar's going to be gone at the end of the season. So it's time to say bye-bye to Stevie. You know, we're going to have him for another couple of months. You know, we're going to have him for another 6 months. But then he's on to bigger and better things with Newcastle United. Just a shame we didn't get any money for him. But yeah, so where are you going to join me next? And I think for me, regardless, we look at coming back. You know, forget the Celtic game now. We just come back for St Johnstone. We'll come back for that one. We'll play that game. We'll talk about the transfers. And then we'll look at maybe some deadline day drama. So that's where you'll join me next then. So thanks for watching. And I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.